Today I'll be showing you the best practices for exporting videos in DaVinci Resolve. All right, so you have your video, you're all ready to go, you're ready to export. So this spaceman rocket icon, that will get you to your export setting. And you see you have everything here on the left, and then on the right here, I'm clicking that gear icon to make sure that my sequence is correct. If you're shooting 4K video, you want to make sure your sequence was edited in 4K. That will give you the highest resolution. This all looks good here, so you can press cancel. But now in our export settings, up here, location, this is where you can set your video to be exported to. For example, if you wanted to export it into a specific folder or just on your desktop, this is where you would make those changes. But before we move on, I just need to remind you guys that we're posting at least one new tutorial every single week. So if you want to continue to become a better editor, learn more tips and tricks, make sure to subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment, let us know what you want to learn next. Back to the video. So again, you click this, you can set it anywhere on your computer. You have video, you have audio. Audio, most of the time, you will just leave completely alone unless you just want to export audio only. If you're exporting just individual audio, the audio alone, you can just click that tab. But let's go back to video. Under video, you have your codec. Under codecs, you have H.264 and H.265. I usually always export at H.264. H.265 has better compression, but if you're doing professional videos, you're gonna wanna use H.264, just better, higher res, more information there than H.265. H.264 is really the golden standard from whether you're posting a YouTube video to a movie on streaming service. And here, resolution is a 4K video, but you can export in whatever setting you want. So say if you wanted to change the 4K video into a 1080p video, you can totally do that in this resolution drop-down menu as you see here. And right under that, if you're doing cell phone videos or vertical content, you would just select use vertical resolution. Right here, makes it super easy. And here for frame rate, it's either gonna be 30 or 24, but it should be the frame rate that you shot in it. In here, if for whatever reason you want to lower the video quality, you can do that. Say if you want to share a draft and not have such a big file size, doing that will decrease the file size, but it will be at a lower resolution. And if you want the absolute highest quality possible, you're going to want to do Apple ProRes 422 or Apple ProRes 444, but you're most likely be using Apple 422, and these are going to be massive file sizes. So for me personally, I'm just going to go with H.264. And then from there, once you have your settings set, your file path is all good, you're just going to do add to render queue. And you'll see here, nothing is actually rendering yet. It's just in your queue, and you're going to have to hit this render button for it to actually start rendering. So now you just wait for it to render, and then you'll see it appears in the exact file location that you saved it to. And if you made it this far, make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to check out Mirror Camp and join our online school for more.